Now I want to look at what you can actually earn from May Mayhem competition. So what is the possibility that you may earn from the May Mayhem competition? Now keep in mind, this is my calculations and it is estimates based on my opinion. And remember guys, I'm not a financial advisor. The intention of this video is not to persuade you to join and play Gala or not to, or whatever. It's totally up to you. I just want to show you how I work it and estimate of what is the possibilities for us to achieve with this May Mayhem competition. Now remember, if you haven't signed up with Gala yet, use my link in the description please. It will help out the channel a bit. Sign up and then you can actually join in the May Mayhem competitions. So first things first, remember that in my opinion you've got to look at it from two different viewpoints. The first viewpoint is the current market value of Gala. So whatever you can get, what you can get for your Gala tokens at the moment. And then also for me is the opposite side, which is Gala's all-time high. Now the current value as of this video, Galas are worth about 4 cents, just about 4 cents for a token. At the Gala all-time high, the value was around 84 cents. Now the question is, you've got to establish for yourself whether you think Gala can reach its all-time high again, and if so, are you willing to do the work now, hold on to whatever you earn, and then reap the rewards when it returns back to its all-time high. Now if you think it can return back to its all-time high, totally agree with you. I think Gala does have the opportunity or the means to return back to its all-time high. There is some obstacles and I don't think it's going to be overnight. I think there's a few things that needs to happen first, like at the very least we need to get past the Bitcoin halving first, and then obviously Gala also needs to get some of the other games up and going and properly into the ecosystem as well. At the moment I feel there's way too much pressure on Gala or Townstar itself to carry Gala as a whole. However, with Miranda's and some of the other games that's coming into the ecosystem, there's a lot of potential out there. So let's look at this from the way I see it. So we've got our breakdown of May Mayhem. I'm not going to utilize or look at the boost, or the 25% boost you could get in earnings from if you've played in the previous years. So I'm just going to look at the standard rewards as if you weren't playing or haven't played in the previous years. What I also did, I went and listed my earnings or my positions as in the previous competitions, and these are the from September to April contest competitions, what positions I achieved, and what according to those positions with the new payout structure, what I would have earned or what in that case, and whether or not it is viable or not. So as you can see, the difference here is Gala, we only got Gala rewards every second week or second competition. The other competition was then a NFT competition. So starting December, the NFT competition, we got the Gifted Baker Ghost card. I got a legendary. Current value of that legendary NFT is $18. I then got the Gala. For the Gala, I got, or I will get a 250 Gala according to the new structure. And then if I look at the current value of the Gala, would be $9.75. at an all-time high, that will be $210. And this is basically all. You can go through this and you can have a look at it. For this NFT, the Woodlands, it's a legendary I achieved there, and the current value is $77, which is actually, in my opinion, quite good. So that is not to say that this is the values that the NFTs will achieve that we will be getting in the competition May Mayhem. I'm just using this as a guideline and just to show you as to what is the possibilities and whether or not you think it's achievable or not. So this is so I would consider myself as a mid-tier player. I don't own the NFTs to be a top 200 player, but in general I do feel I achieve in the past fairly okay success with these rankings, and I think it could do me well for the competition if I can keep it this way. So now I've worked out, based on this, what I can expect to achieve for the competition, and I've also worked out if you only get the very basics or the lowest tier, which is from 900 to 1200 position. So let's break that down. Firstly, we have 13 competitions, and I'm only working as if we play and earn from 10 of these. The reason I do that is because we've got the milestones, which basically you need to play 10 and position in at least 10 of the competitions. So my ranking, I will earn 250 Gala coins on every competition if I take my standard earnings as a guideline. I also took the value of the NFTs we'll be getting. I tried to underestimate or undervalue what I think we can. There might be some NFTs that won't have good value, and there might be that has better value. So if you can look at the values of the previous NFTs I received, all of them were above $10. However, I said, okay, let's work on $10 a NFT. So that in the end worked out that I'll be earning 2,500 Gala tokens for participating in the competitions, and the NFTs will be worth around $100. Now if I were to convert that to money, so the 2,500 tokens will be a value of $97 at the current rate, and then at the all-time high rate it would be worth $2,100. The NFTs I'll work out at $100 worth, and then all-time high I'll just leave that at $100 as well. And then with this I should be able to achieve all of the milestones, which gives me 6,300 Gala tokens with a value currently of $245 and at the all-time high of $5,200. This gives me totals of the current value, currently doing everything for the competition May Mayhem. I have the opportunity to earn $443, keeping in mind I did not count the last three, or at least three of the competitions. And then at an all-time high I would be able to earn $7,400. Now if we look at, if we were to place at the bottom 300 in all the competitions, we'll get 1,000 tokens for all 10 competitions and $50 in tokens, or NFT, sorry for that. And as you can note, I gave the value of those NFTs $5, so I did not give those NFTs a lot of value, but I just thought, okay, I will give them something, and I do think it'll be worth more than that though. Then if you look at the current value of that 1,000 tokens, we'll get $39 for that. At an all-time high, it will be valued at $840. The NFTs will be worth $50, both now and in all-time high. And then the milestones will be earning $58 from the milestones and $1,260 if we were to wait for the all-time high. You will note also that I did not take that you will be doing all the milestones in this, since you won't be placing high enough in most of the competitions to achieve all 6 milestones, which will only give you 1,500 tokens instead of 6,300. Therefore, that's why the total comes down, and you will only be receiving $147 in the current value of your, and then in the all-time high 2,150. So this is why I'm showing you guys. This is for me, my mindset is not about earning for now. My mindset is accumulating Gala and NFTs and waiting for that all-time high to return. I know it's not going to be overnight. I know it's going to be, in my opinion, at least another year to 2 years before we actually see that happening. Maybe we're lucky and it happens earlier. I don't foresee that at the very least, but I am willing in the meantime to do the work, accumulate Gala as much as possible, and then at that time maybe reap the rewards of that. If you do not have certain NFTs that is of value, it is also a good time to actually try and get some of these NFTs, like your skins. They are going for quite good prices at the moment, and ranking between 900 and 1,200 would put you in a position to get most of those skins at a very reasonable price and still maybe have a little bit of money left, depending on how much and how well you did in the competitions. So guys, I hope you can see the possibilities and take this, sit down and look objectively at what you think, or reasonably what you can achieve. Like I said, make the decision. Are you wanting to do it for now, get the rewards for now, or do you actually plan on holding on to that rewards and making the most of the time you're going to work on your profits? That's my 2 cents on it, guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't joined up yet. Click the link below, and thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.